Let's dig in. Guess what day it is, y'all? And we even going early because I'm excited. I'm fired up. What is up, Matthew Vescovi, Matt in the house, Michael Ham, but Raven Invest, Sean, you beat Mike to the punch a little bit. Let's dig in, y'all. Guess what? The opening game of the 2020 NFL season has been announced. It's going to be our Tampa Bay Buccaneers at home hosting the Dallas Cowboys. And I was even looking, I'm like, man, I really want to go to a game this year. That would be awesome. But it looks like they're still doing limited seating in the stadium. And the tickets were over $400. I was like, dear God. So I was like, okay, week 2, maybe Atlanta Falcons, $200. And we're talking nosebleed seats, although it's a great view. If you ever been to the new Raymond James Stadium, it's a great view up top. You get a really good aerial view. But my God, it's it's going to be exciting though. I mean, talk about Dallas Cowboys high-powered offense. This should be Dak Prescott's first game back since that horrific ankle injury against championship team Tampa Bay Buccaneers, with every single component of our 2020 team back in action for the 2021 season. Bears, yeah, we're going to get to the Bears because they've got a big home opener. I think it was the Rams. Yeah, the Rams will open the 2021 season with a home game against the Bears. And the NFL schedule makers seem not to believe the pronouncements of Bears head coach Matt Nagy, who insists Andy Dalton will start the year as Chicago's starter, the Red Rifle. The much more intriguing scenario would be that rookie QB Justin Fields beats out Andy Dalton and Nick Foles for the starting job week 1, which I would not be surprised at all against a newly transformed LA offense under Sean McVay with Matthew Stafford, right? That'll be fun to watch. And the Rams have a very ferocious front seven and that stingy secondary. You know that Allen Robinson would definitely see shutdown corner Jalen Ramsey. So that matchup would be incredible. And it would be a very difficult task for Justin Fields week 1. But he's probably better suited for it than Andy Dalton. I mean, Andy Dalton's got the experience, right? But the athleticism, I think that's going to go to Justin Fields all day. What's going on, Ziggy? What's up, brother? What's up, Brad Nolan? Vintage Brad, Joe Mama. What's up, man? How you doing, brother? Go Pack Go. Let's talk about the Packers, man, because Aaron Rodgers has reportedly turned down a significant contract extension from the Packers, and it looks like that the Packers today, I saw they signed Blake Bortles to a 1-year contract. Blake Bortles does have some experience, some rapport, the offensive coordinator and the head coach from his times with the Jags and the Rams. So Blake Bortles on for another year. And Aaron Rodgers has reportedly said that he is not coming back whatsoever. Are you guys, leave me a comment. Let me know if you're investing in Jordan Love. I picked up a few of his base paper Donruss. I showed it to you guys my mail day on Monday. I picked those up for $8 a card. I think on hype alone that Jordan Love's prices could and should go up. But if you look at his college metrics, they're terrible. I mean, he had a very poor college QBR. His college QBR was in the 50s, guys. And he threw a lot of interceptions. He threw almost as many interceptions in his senior year at Utah State as he did touchdowns. And I'm not a college football expert by any means, but I know that Utah State does not have the strongest schedule in college football. So the fact that he had that poor of a QBR is not boding well for him. Now, I do notice that he does have a good burst score, and the Packers say they like what they see in practice, but I think that's the only thing that's going to lead to some hype, man. I mean, I would definitely be trying to sell those before he even plays a game. Oh man, I see some Packers hate, but I wish the best for Rodgers. I'd love to see him. I mean, rumors swirling that I see every team. I mean, shoot, even Dallas was talking about trying to get Rodgers, right? Get rid of Ezekiel Elliott. But why would they do that? It'd be crazy. It's crazy. Some of the rumors and stuff that you see on TV, NFL Network, ESPN about landing spots for Rodgers is absolutely crazy. I've seen Miami. I've seen Dallas. I'm sure there were others too. But I digress. Did you guys see the other news that Tim Tebow's back in the game, y'all? He was working out, trying to get on the squad as a tight end, and I don't know if he's actually going to make the roster come September. But this is the newest move from Urban Meyer, is to sign Tim Tebow to the Jags. And I think that's pretty funny. Let me know if you guys are investing in any Tim Tebow rookie cards. If you want me to look them up tonight, should we look at that at all? Ziggy says he's getting out his Tebow jersey. All right. Yeah, Matt says, I can't see Love being successful, although they have some good weapons there in Green Bay. They certainly do, but you got to think that Devontae Adams rookie cards are going to go down if Rodgers is traded. I suspect, I haven't looked at Devontae. I've got actually a shipment of Devontae Adams rookie cards. If you remember when Raven Invest was on my channel, I was buying Devontae Adams Topps Chrome base rookie cards on ComC because they had so much supply that they were trading at like $4 or $5 compared to Start. They were trading on Star Stock for like $20. So it's like, let me buy up these ComCs, receive them home. They were even trading at $15 to $20 on eBay, like receive them home and sell them. But this has got to hurt Devontae Adams stock going into 2021. Let me know what you guys think. Great group here in the chat. Absolutely, man. What is up? I saw Jackson there somewhere. Yo, what's up, Gaming God? What's up, man? So that's why Blake Bortles went up a ton. They did. So there you go. Yeah, Blake Bortles went. This is such a hilariously bad quarterback duo. If Rodgers does leave Green Bay, and then you have the choice between Blake Bortles and Jordan Love, I mean, Devontae Adams has got to be pretty unhappy about all this. I mean, can you imagine? I mean, Devontae Adams he's headed for the Hall of Fame with Rodgers. And with Jordan Love and Blake Bortles, I mean, his whole career is up in the air. Yeah, I saw the big news from Target that's been going around. Well, Walmart too, right? I mean, there's all kinds of different news swirling about Walmart and Target. I think it was just rumors, not really any facts, that they were going to stop selling sports cards altogether. Maybe there's a restructuring there, the distributors. So anyways, yeah, I appreciate you guys for the thumbs up. Let's dig into some more content. Guys, guess what? I forgot to mention this on my mail day. You see this logo right there? Barbell Breaks. I told you guys a couple weeks ago that I paid $140 for the Philadelphia Eagles in a 2020 Select Hobby Box break from Barbell Breaks, and I didn't win anything. I didn't see a single Eagles player, but they sent me a package. I have no clue what's in it. I actually meant to open it on the last mail day, and I totally forgot about it. I'm like, what did they send me? Because I could have swore I watched it the next morning. I did skip to that hobby box, but I could have swore I didn't get any Eagles players. Oh, now I do remember this card. They sent me this red. It's numbered out of 99 too. It's obviously not his rookie card, right? That's 2016, but a Carson Wentz red maroon. I guess that's Concourse, right? Yeah, Concourse red maroon prism, numbered out of 99. But I guess because he's in the Eagles jersey and it's got the Eagles logo on it. But I didn't think that they would send this to me because he's not an Eagles player anymore. Anyways, that's really nice of them. I appreciate it, guys. Thanks for the Carson Wentz. I'll give that away somebody tonight. Along with this, I want to open this up. Shout out to Mike Ham and Matt and my boy Scotty from Sports and Hype. I think he's pretty much on Twitter now. He's been like the retail guru and for a while, and super smart fantasy football mind. And he agreed with you, Mike, that these cards you can, and actually now that I'm holding them up to the light, I can kind of see through it. I mean, yeah, it's really hard. Like, it is black, but I guess you could a little bit. Yeah, you can. Like on the back of it, On the back of it, you can, yeah, you can kind of see like what that card is right there. So, and I know I talked about Monday about just select intentionally loading the hit rate up as we got further into the year and further down the line of the sets being released for last season. So this being like the last major set being released for 2020, they intentionally did it to encourage people to continue spending money on these sets, especially with the big select going retail. So I'm going to open this up here in just a little bit. I'm going to talk about some big. What's up, Wayne? How you doing, man? Wayne says, but I'm a Cowboys fan, so automatically I missed something in the chat. That Wentz is worthless. Yeah, I know. It's like a third or fourth year card, and obviously he didn't finish out his career good at all. Jason, that's the thing. The Dallas. What's up, Jason? By the way, hope you're doing well. But that's the thing. Dallas has got a huge firepower offense, right? I mean, incredible offense. And if you look at what Dak Prescott was trending, I mean, in 2019, Dak Prescott had the most passing yards in the NFL, and he actually got an MVP vote that year. And then last year he got hurt early on, but he was already trending for like over 5,000 yards, some historic passing yard season last year before he got hurt, which is incredible. But that goes to tell you how bad their defense is. Now they signed a flurry of defensive players in this draft. It was almost solely focused on defensive players. So we'll see if that adds any extra sting to their defense. But you got to think that this is going to be somewhat of a shootout, only because, their offense is very high powered. Now, our defense is very good, but if we have one weak point on defense, it's our secondary. And last year was a lot better than 2019, but certainly that's where we can be had. And the way we counteract that is by putting pressure on the quarterback and getting to him super fast. So, and we've got all those guys coming back, JPP and Shaq Barrett and Vita Vea and all those guys. So that's going to be exciting. I can't wait to see that home opener game. Unfortunately, I won't be going to it or taking my daughter to it this year unless they open up the stadium to full capacity so that the ticket prices go down to some. I would even be okay paying $100 a ticket, but $450 a ticket for the nosebleed? Come on, man. So, anyways, I digress. All right. Speaking of Carson Wentz, the Colts will open the 2021 season with a home game against the Seahawks. This is pretty big because this is, a home opener against the Seahawks is like, boom, right away, blockbuster game. Seahawks, their secondary and a poor pass rush last year. And this year, Wentz is going to be playing behind a much sturdier offensive line. I was talking to Wayne about this, why there isn't more hype for Jalen Hurts coming out of last year. That's because the offensive line was terrible in Philadelphia last year, unfortunately. And Carson Wentz didn't get hardly any protection. Their protection weight is the bottom of the league. So very little time, very little protection. So that's why the hype is coming back for Carson Wentz because, you got to think if he's got more time in the backfield, he can certainly be more accurate, make more plays, And other big rumors swirling around is Julio Jones. Julio Jones, one of the prime landing spots for Julio Jones is the Indianapolis Colts. We'll see what that does. That's certainly going to help Carson Wentz's rookie cards if Julio Jones goes to the Colts. Man, it's going to be interesting to see Russell Wilson starting. His card prices, I know, are down. They're in a, well, I guess you could say a dip compared to the peaks. I still think we got a little ways to go on the down trend here, guys. Let me know what you think about that. But I definitely see us continuing to trend downward, especially with NBA playoffs, MLB. We got in-person workouts starting for the NFL here and like next week, but that's like voluntary. And there's no, like, we really have until the middle of July at this point, beginning middle of July before really talk starts up about who's going to be on starting rosters and competitions and training camps and preseason hype. And a lot of people are then starting up their fantasy leagues and start talking about who they're drafting and all that kind of good stuff. So the Indianapolis secondary last year was 20th in yards per attempt, in allowing yards per attempt, and allowed the 11th highest completion rate of 66.2% in 2020. So you got to think this is another shootout game here, Indianapolis at Seattle. Can't wait to see it. I think you're going to big hype going into that game for Carson Wentz, Michael Pittman Jr. If Julio Jones gets traded, we'll certainly see that. Of course, Jonathan Taylor, Marlon Mack, they're going to be splitting time in the backfield. And then you look at look on the other side. I mean, DK Metcalf. I think DK Metcalf's cards are in a very reasonable range right now to buy rookie cards. There's going to be tons of hype for him. Russell Wilson, this is a game that I'm really interested in. Going back, talking about the Packers, I saw somebody mention the New Orleans Saints. What's up, new collector? I don't know, bro. None of us really know where Aaron Rodgers is going. He may retire and just become a Jeopardy host. I don't know. But the Saints are opening the 2021 season with a home game against the Packers. So this is cool. This is cool. Home game in the Superdome against the Packers. The post-Breeze existence. Who's going to be the starting quarterback? Is it going to be a a dual-headed quarterback attack there with Jameis Winston and Taysom Hill? I don't know, man. I'm sure that Sean Payton's going to announce it, maybe. I don't know. Presumably announce a starting QB before the season's opener. I think Taysom Hill holds a little bit more fantasy upside, on the field performance upside, because of his running ability, right? He's got the ability to make those explosive plays in the rushing game. But Jameis Winston has shown some serious toughness before and grit in the running game. Not a super explosive or fast guy, but he's definitely got a bigger arm. And his if you call it like a nervous reaction, when quarterbacks get nervous or when golfers get nervous, they tend to miss in a certain area. Well, Jameis Winston's is overthrowing guys. Like, he's got a really strong arm, but whenever he gets anxious and nervous, he'll airmail it, and so we'll see what that does. I definitely think there's got to be an uptick in Michael Thomas's rookie cards. Those are very reasonable right now. Alvin Kamara, I was actually looking up him earlier because last year against Green Bay, Alvin Kamara shredded the Packers for 13 receptions, 139 yards, and 2 touchdowns, along with 58 rushing yards. And Michael Thomas is going to get that stud alpha corner coverage from Jaire, I don't know if I'm saying that right, Jaire Alexander in Green Bay. So there's going to be thick coverage on Michael Thomas. And they don't have Emmanuel Sanders anymore. They got rid of him. They still have Traquan Smith. Still got some other guys. I have to look at their depth chart. But Michael Thomas, clear alpha there in New Orleans. No secret there. And he's going to get that alpha shutdown coverage. So I think you're going to see a huge game this week 1 from Alvin Kamara. You see some big dips. I mean, that 2017 Optic Hollow with the helmet off, that's a sweet card, man. Or if you go from that, you go to the field level. I saw one earlier that was very reasonable. It was a $70 PSA 9 Alvin Kamara Optic Hollow. I think that's a very reasonable price compared to what I saw the recently sold at and the other listings on eBay. Just saying, that's not bad. Bulldog Trading, what's up, brother? Still great O-line. That's right, man. That bodes well. That bodes well for Alvin Kamara. Again, whether they put Taysom or Jameis, they're going to be dumping it off to Alvin Kamara a lot, man. For sure. JJ Bama, what's up, man? Where's the jokes? Where's the jokes? There it is. Jameis wins none. Aaron, Aaron going to be. Oh, there it is. Oh man, that's a rough one. That's a rough one. Hey, dude, that would be incredible backup. Yeah, Tyler Lockett's really low. You know, I made a little bit of money on Tyler Lockett last year, Bulldog. Um, and I think the reason why I didn't make more is because he's a 2015 rookie at this point, and he's just not. He's not the alpha there. Clearly, he's like the secret weapon guy. You know, DK Metcalf draws that alpha coverage. Tyler Lockett gets open, the crossing routes, the shallow routes, some deep routes too, some deep corner routes. He's a small guy. He's a really small guy, but he's got great hands, route running, catching ability. You can certainly make some money, but man, dude, I saw him absolutely go off, just go nuclear last season, and his rookie cards didn't move at all. And that's just because during the season, like you can sell some maybe week one. I would be looked to try and sell then. But during the season, all the focus tends to shift to the new guys and the guys that are in new team scenarios and the guys that are coming back from injury that are very young. And we haven't seen what their ceiling is, you know? And so that's a big thing that drives card prices in the hobby is the fear of missing out on the next superstar. And so when you've already seen a guy's ceiling, you know what he's capable of, you know what he's done before. They just don't seem to get as much love during the season. They still get love and hype going into that week one, but then after that, it's like they got to freaking move mountains and really make a deep playoff run to make you know, some noise in the rookie card game. And of course, scarcity plays a big role into that. So you know, I wasn't in possession of National Treasures or Immaculate or RPA Tyler Lockett cards. I had bought a bunch of base Topps Chrome. I think I maybe had a couple Topps Chrome refractors in there. So I think those are probably the ones I end up selling, you know, for around that $20 to $30 price point. So I guess if I were looking at Tyler Lockett, that'd be the route that I take. I'd try and find like a National Treasures RPA or something like that. Pick these baby. Oh yeah, yeah, great call out here, Jason. I am gonna do this. I am gonna do this, guys. Um, I'm gonna do an investor challenge. Last year we did it for $100. You pick three players: a quarterback, a running back, a wide receiver. I think I'm gonna extend the budget to $250 this year, so we have more flexibility. And it's also the time frame, right? I'm gonna start it up here in the next 2 weeks. And I'm going to start it up and I'm going to basically make a video and then you guys will comment on the video with your pick. You'll pick the player and the card and then I'll go and find the comps on eBay and then I'll put it in the Google spreadsheet and then every week we'll just do it. We'll do an update on it and we'll turn this chalkboard here into a leaderboard for that. And it's really fun because then we track all of the most, you know, popular players that we're projecting to overperform in rookie card prices. You know, we're projecting their rookie card values to go up the most because the object of the game, the winner, is whoever makes the most profit by the end of the competition. So we'll have it run between it's probably June 1st to September 1st, and season starts September 9th. Preseason starts like August 14th, something like that. Not unlimited players, not $250 unlimited players. You get $250 and you get to pick a quarterback, and then you pick the quarterback and the card. And so if you pick, you know, Dak Prescott and you pick his Prism Silver, then I have to go look up what can you get for $250 Prism Silver. Do you want a raw PSA 9? We'll have a little conversation back and forth. It won't take too long to kind of figure that out. But, dude, that's hilarious. No, they have fallen out before. We won't talk about that story. But, yeah, this door is slammed shut before. And my Walter Payton fell out, actually. But luckily it didn't break or crack or anything like that. Thank God, dude. Thank God. Yeah, there's gonna be prizes, man. We're gonna do some fun stuff around it. There's gonna be prizes. The defending champ. So, anyways, you get so you get to pick the quarterback and tell me the cards set in parallel, and then I'll go find the comp. I'll put that in the sheet. And the goal is like you can't spend all $250 on the one card for the quarterback because you got to pick a running back and a wide receiver too. So the winner last year, I believe, was the Card Dojo. I know Jason was very close. I know he picked DK Metcalf, and I can't remember who was running, but I know his wide receiver pick was DK, and he did really good on that pick. What's up, Braden? How you doing, man? Yeah, yeah, dude. I want to do like a live stream like this, but I want to do a live draft. Like I want to start up a dynasty league because I feel that dynasty carries over the best to football card market because they take age, performance metrics, and college and pro productivity metrics all into their formula in the dynasty rankings. So it's something that factors in perfectly, correlates over really nicely with cards and rookie cards. That's right. Boom. He had Nick Chubb. Yeah, he crushed it with DK and Chubb. I just don't remember who your QB pick was, Jason. Um, so I want to start up the Fantasy Dynasty League and do some live streams where we draft and we talk about cards at the same time, and we throw up the draft board on the screen and we pop back and forth between Star Stock and eBay and ComC, whatever. We look up card prices and stuff like that. That'll be fun. Please, 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 no week 2 injury bug lane. Yeah, dude. Oh my gosh, Brad, you're not kidding, dude. That really did. That took a lot of the wind out of the sails for a lot of people. That week 2 injury bug, Saquon, Nick Bosa, Christian McCaffrey. Dear God, it was terrible, man. It was terrible. What's up, sports card seller? Oh man, dude, I feel bad. I totally forgot your name. James? Is it James? You don't normally make it to the live stream, man. So everybody say what's up to the sports card seller. Um, Let us know what sports cards you got to sell, bro. I might be interested. Might be somebody here interested. We're definitely in the market right now. If you got some reasonable prices. So check this out. The Lions, there was an article I was reading about the Lions who were on the phone with the Atlanta Falcons trying to get Kyle Pitts, trying to trade up. The Atlanta Falcons said, no, 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 no. You know how much Matt Ryan loves his tight ends there. And so that's going to be, dude, Atlanta's offense this year is going to be firepower city, man. Now their defense, it's not going to be able to stop much. But the Lions opened the 2021 season with a home game against the 49ers. This is going to be fun. We get to see who's going to start in San Francisco at QB. Is it going to be Trey Lance or Jimmy G? I know Jimmy G's price has got to be dirt cheap. Do you really feel comfortable investing in him? I don't. Not at all. Not at all. I'm investing in Brandon Ayuk, George Kittle. You guys know that. But, you know, the Lions made really big improvements to their offensive line in the draft this year, which should really catapult their offensive line to one of the better offensive lines in the league, if you can believe that. So this is going to be pretty crazy, man. And the 49ers secondary was graded by Pro Football Focus as the league's third best coverage unit in 2020. I know they're in talks to re-sign Richard Sherman. I don't know if they've actually accomplished that yet or not, but this season opener could feature Trey Lance in his first pro start, although the 49ers committed to phasing in the inexperienced rookie before making him the starter. We could see Lance used in some offensive packages, particularly in short yardage situations. This guy has been compared to a running style similar to Cam Newton. From what I've seen, though, Trey Lance has a much better deep ball and a much better pocket passer than Cam. That's just what I've seen, the feel that I get for him when I watch his film. Even if Jimmy Garoppolo remains the team starter, the 49ers are 7-point favorites over Detroit. But that big boost in Detroit Lions, I really love investing in 2020 rookie running back DeAndre Swift, all-purpose running back there. You can get his cards for really cheap, really cheap. I think that's a guy you guys definitely want to look at this offseason is DeAndre Swift. Whether it's whether it's select. I'm not a big fan of die cuts. You guys let me know. But I am a big fan of the silver. Honestly, my favorite year select has been the 2018 and the 2019. I love, love, love that 2018 field level. So sexy. What's up, Luke? Joel got me some color prism black autos. Yeah, DeAndre Swift gonna be beast mode, man. I like it. Yeah, Matt Ryan could have a absolutely insane year in passing game, man. Insane. It's going to be interesting if, especially if they're able to keep Julio Jones. They're one of the worst salary cap situations, and Julio Jones is aging. They're getting some pretty nice offers from some of these teams for Julio, but if they could keep him, and they got Calvin Ridley, and now they got Kyle Pitts, and Hayden Hurst still going to have a role in there. Russell Gage still going to have a role. Mike Davis is a really good pass catching running back. He's in Atlanta now, and they do not have a defense. Man, dude, it's going to be on. Like, I could see Matt Ryan having the historic passing game, especially with that extra regular season game. I mean, you got to think that if that's the case, I mean, that could be, I don't know. But see, I don't think the winning record is going to be there for him to be in contention for the MVP. But you never know. If so, I mean, from right now, Matt Ryan's rookie cards would go up considerably, and definitely look at that Topps Chrome. Like last time I looked, that Topps Chrome Matt Ryan was like at $50, man. Really good. Oh yeah, I know. Luke, Jason, right there. Chuba Hubbard. Yeah, there you go, Chuba Hubbard. So, like, you look at Chuba Hubbard on paper. He's a 2021 rookie running back. You look at him on paper, it's nothing that crazy. But then you look at his film and his highlights. It's like, holy crap, dude. This guy could be insane. This guy could literally blow up if Christian McCaffrey gets hurt again and Chuba Hubbard gets a start. He could literally go out there and blow up. Speaking of the Panthers, I had the Panthers. Yeah, the Panthers will open the 2021 season with a home game against the Jets. Revenge season comes early for Sam Darnold. You guys got to be excited about. I mean, you may not be a Sam Darnold fan or really think he's going to improve his game from what it was in New York. I can't imagine that it goes down. He's got nowhere to go but up. I mean, he's going to have incredible weapons here in in Carolina, and just better coaching, better everything. And the first game of the season, home opener against the Jets, his former team. And they're going to be led by number 2 overall pick Zach Wilson. So this is going to be a ton of hype because everybody, you either love Zach Wilson and think he's going to be great, or you think he's going to be a bust. And I think there's more people that have the opinion he's going to be a bust and feel bad that he's drafted to the Jets, but it's kind of like the Jets anyways. This is going to be a really tasty matchup for Sam Darnold because the Jets featured the league's 3rd worst secondary in 2020 per Pro Football Focus grades. third worst secondary in 2020, and you got Sam Darnold behind an improved offensive line throwing to Christian McCaffrey. Maybe they sprinkle some Chuba Hubbard in there, but if CMC's healthy, it's definitely going to be a CMC show. But DJ Moore, Robbie Anderson, I mean, shoot, come on. They picked up somebody else too. Let me see. That depth chart. Gotta get. I gotta pull up some depth charts real quick, y'all. Oh, that's right, dude. They drafted Terrace Marshall. They drafted Terrace Marshall from LSU, who's a baller. So he just had injury concerns. That was why he dropped to where he did. Yeah. Yeah, I thought Robbie Anderson's would go up too, but he wasn't printed in a whole lot of variety. So I don't even think I think Robbie Anderson's a UDFA. Yeah, undrafted. So I like Robbie Anderson. I think you target his card, it's like a You feel weird? I took two. I took one and I was like, no, I look like angry in that picture because that was what inspired me. Like I saw the Tom Brady thumbnail about the schedule and the Cowboys, and Tom Brady's got that ferocious fist bump, and so like I wanted to do that, but holding the select back, and I was like trying not to crush it. So that first one I looked a little too angry, and the second one, I mean, it's not like I put a whole lot of thought into it, honestly. Contenders RC is an auto. Yes, sir. I appreciate it, brother. Let's open this select retail pack. Let's see what I get in here. You guys see my live reaction. Is this pack been scanned? Is it a bust? I see a Derek Brown right on the back. Dak Prescott. Concourse. Dak Prescott concourse. I mean, so definitely off center has been a big thing I've noticed, but I mean, that's a big thing I've noticed with Prism as well. The only thing I haven't noticed off center really is Donruss and Optic. And that's why I'm like a bigger proponent, bigger fan of Donruss and Optic in the 2020 set, especially that Optic Hollow. That Optic Hollow is so sweet. KJ Hamler, Odell Beckham Jr., base concourse, sprinkled a little bit of red color in on that one. J.K. Dobbins upside, yeah, that was the opening game I didn't touch on yet. Thanks for reminding me. I had a few different opening games that I wanted to. There it is, and I didn't touch on another big one either. The Raiders, dude. The Raiders are going to host 2021 season first Monday night football game against the Ravens. And so Lamar Jackson gets what should be an excellent matchup to start the season. Lamar Jackson is 6-2 in primetime games, throwing 18 touchdowns and just 2 interceptions while averaging 82.5 yards rushing per game. And Lamar Jackson is arguably the NFL's best rushing quarterback. Now, he's not anywhere near the top 10 on pocket passing and deep ball completion percentage. And that's his weakness. So that's why guys like Marquise Brown and now Sammy Watkins and Miles Boykin haven't really seen the boom that they could have. And it's almost like, man, I hate to see good wide receivers go to Baltimore because they're not going to get thrown the ball a lot. They're never going to be a Devontae Adams, or a DK Metcalf They're just never going to get that type of, or Justin Jefferson. They're never going to get that type of target share, that amount of targets because Lamar Jackson runs the ball so damn much, and he's so good at it that he's encouraged to do that. You know, of course he's going to get some big plays. That's right. That's right. They did draft a stud wide receiver, so we'll see, Sean, because I forgot Bateman had a really good profile too. Bateman, Rashad Bateman. Yeah, Bateman had a really good profile, but it's like, man, going to the Ravens, dude. You guys run the ball. Like I'd be more inclined to invest in J.K. Dobbins than I would the wide receivers because the fact that Lamar Jackson runs the ball so much is going to open up running lanes for J.K. Dobbins. I mean, you saw J.K. Dobbins, I think it was against the Steelers. I remember one game just like stuck out in my head. Every time J.K. Dobbins got the ball, Gus Edwards too, and Justice Hill, unfortunately stuck behind both those guys because he's a freaking stud too. But I mean, every time he got the ball, it was like a 10 to 15 yard run. It was like, geez, man, that's how you have to cover. I like Gabriel Davis. Dude, this Gabriel Davis is actually really good. I mean, he made some really good catches for Buffalo last year. Buffalo is only going to get better and better. They had a great draft, improved the defense. Man, Buffalo is going to be lights out this year, y'all. I could very well see Josh Allen making a serious MVP run. Buy some Chronicles. I heard today from my boy Scotty over at Sports and Hype. I actually just saw it on Twitter before this that Chronicles is in Barnes and Nobles. You guys got Barnes and Nobles bookstore in your area. I've checked it before at mine, like months back, and they didn't have any cards. They had some Pokemon, but check it out, man. They got Chronicles. There's a picture. I saw a bunch of Chronicles blaster boxes and stuff. That would be cool. I'd love to see Chronicles because Chronicles has a variety of different cards. I think, right? They have cards through all the sets throughout the year in there. What's up, Sean? Panhandle Cards on IG. Sean tearing up that the Seal Wax game. Don't you out that evil on Lamar. Ziggy. What does Ziggy say? What is Ziggy? Oh, Ziggy said Lamar will be out in 3 years. What? Based on injury? Because he runs so much? Oh, dude. I'm super excited about Washington football team. What's up, Curtis? I almost missed your comment, bro. Dude, I'm super excited about Washington football team because I'm a Ryan Fitzpatrick fan. Fitz Magic. And I definitely want to look at picking up some Ryan Fitzpatrick rookie cards, damn near vintage at this point. And Antonio Gibson, love that guy, dude. That guy's a stud 2020 running back, crazy athletic profile. He's like Adrian Peterson. He's fast, man. And he can catch the ball all purpose on the field, all 4 downs. Dude, I'm not going for any running back on the Bills. I'm not I'm not crazy about Zach Moss. I'm not going for any running back on the Bills. I'm going for Josh Allen, of course, right? But I'm going for Matt Breida is fast, but you see what they did here? They picked up. I'm going to share my screen if you guys want to see the depth chart for the Buffalo Bills. This is what the Bills do, man. They're not going to have any type of bell cow running back like Carolina with Christian McCaffrey. You know what I'm saying? Or Tennessee with Derrick Henry, or the Saints with Alvin Kamara. You're just not going to see that with Buffalo, man. They're going to spread the ball around. They're going to use them strategically. Devin Singletary, Zach Moss. Now they added Matt Breida from San Francisco there. Nah, not touching it, man. This is where I'm at right here. This man right here is a bad man right here. Stephon Diggs. Get that 2015 Silver Prism Auto, probably like $400. But if that thing dips down to like a $200 price range or $100 price range, that's a good pickup. I love Gabriel Davis. Gabriel Davis is a stud on the outside. You see some of those catches in the end zone and the corners on the sidelines. You got to think Josh Allen's also going to run the ball. Josh Allen can run the ball like a beast. They added Emmanuel Sanders, so this is good. I like this. I'm not so much of a rookie card play because he is like 32, but I think that's going to open up stuff for Gabriel Davis, Stephon Diggs. That's definitely going to help Josh Allen out. You got to be excited if you're a Bills fan. You got to be excited. Dawson Knox, maybe look at investing in the tight end there in Buffalo. I'm not touching the running backs though. Wide receiver 2, I'm going Gabriel Davis for sure because he's got the age. He's got a really good athletic profile, and this guy is shown to make some really good sideline catches, just like field awareness. Yeah, there you go. Mark Trinidad, what's up, man? Welcome to the house. Gabe Davis is a stud. Been watching him since college. Boom. Deshaun Watson? Man, he may play towards the end of the year. I mean, he may play towards the end of the year. I think last time I saw he was at least sitting out 8 games, at least, maybe more. Oh, now here's a good one. Damian Harris, he's still in New England, right? And I mean, you got to think that New England, that's going to be really interesting. The debate's been um, Cam Newton. I hope he cuts his hair. But Cam Newton or Mac Jones, who's going to start the season? Probably Cam Newton. I don't think there's any way that Mac Jones beats out Cam Newton just unless he really gets hurt or he just really flops. Mac Jones, though, is a really good pocket passer, man. He's got good accuracy, poise in the pocket behind an improved offensive line. You know why they drafted him. They think he's the next Tom Brady, y'all. And, hey, could be. Who knows? Time will tell. But Damian Harris is who Hercules is talking about right there. All-purpose running back. I like Damian Harris too. He got hurt last year. I mean, not a crazy good 4.57 middle of the pack. Okay, y'all call speak college yards per carry, 87 percentile, 6.6 yards per carry. I do like that. 5'10", 216. Pretty good body mass index. Still only 24 years old. So it's not bad, but coming out of Alabama, drafted in the 3rd round, I'm probably not going buying any type of national treasures or anything super rare. Damian Harris, maybe if you can get it for like $30, $20-$30 maybe. But look at the team run plays per game last year, number 3 in the league. They ran the ball a lot. So you could probably see that again, especially Mac Jones dumping the ball off if he gets start. Listen to me, I'm already talking like he's going to start. So, and people are playing a lot of defenders in the box for the run because of Cam Newton. But that could definitely change if they pick up or start Mac Jones rather. Can never trust New England running backs. That's kind of the way I feel about it. I haven't been touching New England running backs. I don't feel comfortable about it at all. In fact, I'm most bullish about the tight ends on New England. I'm not crazy. I think Nelson Aguilar had a really good year last year in Las Vegas. It's great for him and in his career, but I'm not excited about him this year with N'Keal Harry, Kendrick Bourne, Jacoby Myers. Not excited about any of these guys. The guy I'm excited about that I feel good investing in is right here. Jonnu Smith. Throw some Hunter Henry in there. Mac Jones gets a start. I think these guys are going to be heavily involved. Johnny Smith is a guy that's so powerful, so big, strong. He's still really young, 25 years old. I mean, shoot, look at this. Like, dude, I've seen him schemed into running plays, jet sweeps, all kinds of different passing plays. He's got good hands. He's incredible. I mean, the guy's got no neck. I mean, look at that. Holy crap, dude. Does he look strong? So that's who I'm investing in right here. And you can still get those pretty cheap. Like his Silver Prism, his year is at 2017, I believe. You can get that Silver Prism for pretty cheap, like $10. One New England card. As rookie year, Tom Brady, that 2000, he'll pick up one of those 2000s. All right, let me finish. Well, I showed you guys the Gabe Davis I got. James Conner, Concourse, Daryl Taylor. Oh, there's a Clyde Edwards-Helaire. There's a Clyde Edwards-Helaire. You know, I saw a spike in Jerick McKinnon rookie cards because Kansas City signed him to a one-year contract. It's going to be interesting to see what they do there with Clyde Edwards-Helaire and Jerick McKinnon. You know, talking about opening games, this is one opening game that I didn't mention. It was obviously very exciting, right? The Kansas City Chiefs will open the 2021 season with a home game against the Browns. Rematch. Last year's thrilling divisional playoff game where Patrick Mahomes was choked out and Chad Henne came in. Anything is possible, right? And made that clutch fourth down conversion. So that was late in the fourth quarter too. That it was a game-winning fourth down. Travis Kelce, Tyreek Hill each caught 8 passes and combined for 219 receiving yards and a touchdown in that game. Baker Mayfield, though, will look to continue his efficient play that catapulted Cleveland to its first postseason run in a generation. Let me repeat that. In a generation. The Chiefs opened the season as 5.5 point favorites. How do you guys feel about Baker Mayfield? I would not go invest in his cards right now. They are very elevated, actually. Based on the, look back at 2020 season, people are like, holy crap, Baker had a great season. The Browns somewhat broke the curse, right? I mean, first playoff, it was a good playoff run. They freaking crushed the Steelers. That was incredible. And so tons of hype for Chase Young. There's a Premier, right? That's Premier or that's Clubhouse? Oh, that's club level. I don't know why I want to call it Clubhouse, but that's a generational defensive player right there for y'all. Sure, this is what the back says. Sure, it was early, but his standing among all pass rushers after a pair of NFL outings in 2020 was right where Young wanted to be. With 2.5 sacks, he tied the league lead in that category. Washington brought him in to be a force in that facet of the game, and he went about doing so right away. I don't know. I feel like the little blurbs they wrote on the back of cards back in the 80s, the 90s was better. I don't know. Maybe it's just this one's weak, but I like Chase Young. But that club level, I like the club level, honestly. Not centered, though. You can see, I feel like every single one is going to be a little off center, left or right. Claypool, Smith, Schuster, Johnson for the Steelers. I saw a report today that Smith Schuster says he's going to play more outside. I like Smith Schuster because he broke out so young. I mean, he broke out when he was like 18 years old, which means that he started contributing for over 20% of his total team's offensive production at 18, which is really indicative of future breakout success in the NFL. Claypool's a stud, dude. Claypool's a stud. I'm either going Claypool or Smith-Schuster. Claypool's obviously got the age. He's younger. Um, Smith-Schuster, though, I like him, man. He's big, tough dude. I like him. I picked up a bunch of Smith-Schuster on ComC because their supply of Smith-Schuster optics on ComC was just through the roof. You could buy Smith-Schuster, and he's got a funny name, dude. How can you? Everybody knows who Juju Smith-Schuster is, right? Smith-Schuster all day. David, look at David Hunter pop. What's up, David? David Hunter popping in the house with the Smith-Schuster all day. Joel says, regular Prism or Prism Black Silvers, which do you think has less print run? Prism regular or Prism Black Silvers? So Prism regular silvers or Prism Black Silvers? Probably Prism Black. What do y'all think? That's tough to say. Yeah, I don't think the Steelers are going to have a true number one. They're planning on handing the ball off to Najee Harris 400 times this in his rookie year. Najee Harris is probably going to break a rookie running back carry record. Oh man, I got some really cool. Check this out. I got some really cool veteran cards in here. The turbocharged Mike Vick. Turns out this turbocharged insert is super common because I've seen like a million Justin Herberts on eBay. Ezekiel Elliott hot stars. Sorry, Zeke. I think the hot star in Dallas is Tony Pollard. Why would I buy a $50 Prism Silver Ezekiel Elliott when I could buy a $5 or $10 Prism Silver Tony Pollard? I'm taking that Tony Pollard. I got the Ray Lewis. Check that out, Sean. The Unbreakable. The Ray Lewis Select. That's cool. And then another one? Literally, there's another one right after that. Oh, but it's silver. See that little rainbow gloss? That's how they get people, man. Can't resist that rainbow gloss on the front of that card. So sexy. That's nice. If it wasn't so expensive to ship to Canada, I'd send it to you, bro. We'll talk about that. It might have to look at the shipping rates for Canada. It's like $1,000. I don't know, man. And this is, I guess, this is the big hit out of this pack. But I don't see how someone could have scanned. I guess you could scan it and see if it's got an RPA, something thicker. I heard Sports and Hype say, yeah, you can weigh it. You know, you people are going back to the weighing blaster boxes and hangers and fat packs to see they weigh more based on the autograph because of the. I'm just like, how much does a sticker auto weigh? Like a sticker auto has got to be such minuscule. But I guess if you're using like a food scale where you can measure grams, you can really detect the difference in just a few grams in a card. Certainly, you could detect an RPA, something with a jersey patch in it. It's got that real thick card stock and everything. But I don't know. That's interesting. I mean, I don't know. Now you guys like, I want to get the food scale out and weigh these cards. My wife's gonna be like, "What the hell are you doing?" trying to figure something out, honey. This is the hit, the Quintez Cephas. Oh, Cephas. And I got the pack. This might be the most value. No, I think the most value might be that silver Ray Lewis. Do got a KJ Hamler. I mean, definitely KJ Hamler stock is going to go up if Rodgers goes to Denver. That's going to be a big boost to everybody in Denver. Gabriel Davis, though, I think just out, and Clyde Edwards-Helaire. But I got the Patrick Mahomes Premier. I mean, shoot, I remember when Prism came out, but of course, see, this was at, Super Bowl. This was the week or two before Super Bowl. I had ripped it was Christmas. It was right after Christmas. That's right, because I had gotten lucky thanks to Mike Ham and went to Target and got a couple blaster boxes of Prism. I ripped a Patrick Mahomes 2020 Prism that was the orange laser. I sold that for $50 on eBay. I mean, but of course, it's Patrick Mahomes, and it was a playoff run. So there you go. What's up, Nick? Nick, man. Nick's a new subscriber. Everybody say hi to Nick. Nick wants to know, is it a good idea to hold sealed wax until the season, like Select and Chronicle blasters? Yeah. Yeah. So from everybody I talked to, guys that were in the game last year, they're holding sealed wax either long term or they're holding it until August and they're going to sell it because there's going to be so much hype in August. It's going to be so much hype in August. J, uh, JJ says Select was my fave set until this year. What's up, David? I didn't see you sneak in, man. And the Derek Brown. I don't know if I should. That's a premier level. So let's take a look at something because I haven't looked at. Luke says, I think all wax is good. I'd hold it until next year, long term, or at least until allocation runs out. But you got to think like mid September. Mid September, they're going to release the base Donruss rated rookie retail hobby. That's like the first major set. I know there's a few sets before that very few guys. And maybe these guys, maybe like Gold Standard, Panini Black, stuff like that are released in August that have 2021 rookies in the pro uniform. Other than that, Leaf, but I think Leaf is all about college jerseys and stuff. But you can get some autographs out of that. But other than that, come September, that base Donruss rated rookie set, rated rookie, man, is going to be released. And that's when things go nuts for 2021 rookies. I saw all focus shift to that set, those 2020 rookies last year, except for, of course, the guys that were just making that MVP run on winning teams, super elite. I like investing in singles because I can really see. It's tough for me if I invest in sealed wax football, dude. It's almost impossible for me not to open it up. Ziggy gave me a good strategy though. Invest in sealed wax of other sports. I did that for basketball. Last year, I got lucky enough to buy some at retail price. I had no problem not opening that up. No problem. Sold that, made nice profit on it after a while. But football is really hard for me not to open it up. All right. Singles, that's where it's at. Let's see. Oh, it's already up. Boom. Yeah, Washington football picked up Curtis Samuel. Is there going to be any competition in Minnesota? It's interesting. Any of you guys invest in Kirk Cousins? They picked up Kellen Mond there. I think at the end of the first round. No. Beginning of the third round. Can't look at that. They didn't have matches. Didn't test that at the combine. It's got some wheels though, man. 4.6. They drafted this guy out of Texas A&M. Y'all know who else went to Texas A&M? Everybody's wonder child, Patrick Mahomes, 6'3", 211. And he was recommended by the same coach that recommended them draft Dalvin Cook. So they're clearly preparing for the future in Kellen Mond. And I'm wondering if anybody's invested in Kirk Cousins, because I would definitely sell him this August. Get out of that unless you're just a long-term diehard Kirk Cousins fan. Yeah, so they don't really have Alexander Madison. He's all right, but he's not all purpose. Like Dalvin Cook is a stud. I would keep investing in Dalvin Cook if you can find him at low prices. Of course, Justin Jefferson. It's funny they have him listed as the number 2 behind Adam Thielen. Man, what a good two-punch combo that is right there. And, Adam Thielen's another guy that wasn't printed in many sets, like Kittle or Robbie Anderson, some of these other guys we're talking about, wasn't printed in very many sets because of where he was drafted. Irv Smith is a guy. I think Irv Smith is a nice little investment target right there. That's comparable to Eric Ebron, man. I've seen Eric Ebron shred up passing game out of Alabama. Pretty good draft capital, 22 years old. I'm going to pop over to Star Stock. I want to look up some fellers. Maybe look up some Johnny Manziel was A&M. Oh, Texas Tech. I'm getting Texas Tech and Texas A&M confused. That's a big difference, huh? I told you guys I'm not a big college football follower, but it's really important to understand for prospect analysis for the NFL. No, that's something I'm working on, new collector. What's up, man? That's something I'm working on. Now that the draft is over, now I can update the depth charts for my Google Sheets for all players and actually build it out the way it needs to be. And I want to constantly change it. I'm doing something a little different with it that can make it a little bit more efficient. And now it would be a different story if I was doing this full time, or I didn't have, a normal day job or my family responsibilities, stuff like that. I love you guys, but definitely got to address those priorities as well. And so, yes, there are new sheets coming. It's taken a lot longer than I wanted to because I've had to focus on, other pressing priorities. But yeah, man, Star Stock has slowed. I love you, man, but you're not getting my Bud Light. Oh, starstock.com. So right now I'm working on a video in the works, collaboration with Brad, the comeback card investor, on how to find deals on Star Stock. And I'll tell you guys, because we're an hour into this live stream, one of my strategies that I like to do is come to this latest sales tab right here, because you're on the latest sales tab. You know that there's a ton of other Star Stock investors out there that are savvy, just like us. So, half the battle obviously is knowing what player you're going to invest in. But from there, you go to this latest sales tab. It's like, what deals are other people seeing? So 7 minutes ago, someone bought Jalen Reagor. Okay, Star Stock B for 91 cents. Do I want to get on that Star Stock B strategy? I know that it's a very viable strategy, and I've bought plenty of Star Stock Bs. Now I haven't actually followed through with bringing them home and listing them on eBay, but this is a very viable strategy because if you come here, right? I mean, we're when you think about the math, right? Think about the math. Out of 100 cards that raw cards that you submit to Star Stock, probably 50 to 60 of them are going to be Star Stock Bs. And this is going to be a good looking raw card that you look at. You think the centering looks pretty good. You think the edges look pretty good. You think the corners look pretty good. The surface looks pretty good. You kept it in a penny sleeve, this and that. You send it in. Still, about 50 to 60 of those are going to get a Star Stock B. Just like 50 to 60 of those are probably going to get a PSA 9 if you were to send them into PSA. And the other 40% are going to get a Star Stock A. Maybe you get one or two PSA or one or two Star Stock Cs, just like you may get one or two PSA 8s. Unless you're the comeback card investor, then you get 20% PSA 8s. Hey, but I'm just messing with them. But that's just, knowing that, understanding that math, you can then say to yourself, okay, well then 60% of the cards that I'm seeing on eBay, raw cards I'm seeing on eBay, are going to be comparable, are going to be a Star Stock B. So when you know that, then it's like I could just go on eBay and compare what a raw card is selling for on eBay of a 2020 Prism Jalen Rager. 10 hours left on that. Let's look at recently sold. Gotta scroll all the way down here. Hey, what's up, Thomas? Costa Rica card collector in the house. Super Stack Bros, what up? Late to the party tonight. Buy the dip. I love it, bro. I love it, man. Yeah, I got a bunch more mail to open up. Like I realized I went on a rant in Monday's video for like 5 minutes, and then I was like, oh shoot, I better get into the mail. And then before you know it, I had to run. The video was 20 minutes long, and I had only gone through like 7 packages, and I literally got, like I have because I got some more mail this week. I have like 21 packages, and I was like, man, I have bought some slabs, some stuff I've been alluding to that I haven't opened. Although I did open that Chris Godwin. Wasn't that sick? I love that card. That's like, I put that up on my wall right there, dude. It's so nice. I love that one. I'm gonna get it graded. I did a submission through Pure Graded X, a few cards, I think 3 cards, and I'm working with Thomas on doing some custom labels. So I'm excited about revealing those, seeing what they look like. I've got submissions in the works with a couple other grading companies as well that I haven't fully finalized yet. So that's going to be fun to look at those this off season. The submission process, the reveals, that kind of stuff. You can find super cheap PSA 9s on Star Stock, whether it's people that submitted through Star Stock or people that are listing their graded cards lower on Star Stock because the fees are so much lower. I mean, you're talking 15% overhead on eBay. Oh shoot, I forgot to plug in my computer. Well, I've got plenty of time. Versus 5% overhead on Star Stock. And now they're encouraging people to send in their raw cards. So what is all this? See, I type in 2020 Prism Jalen Rager, and I've got select. See, this is people being manipulative with their listings. Sold May 12th. I mean, please read. Why is this showing up Jalen Rager? This is what I was talking about Wednesday or Monday. Today's Wednesday. Why is this? Because someone put Jalen Rager in the description, item specifics under player. Why? I have no clue why they would do that. error, I guess. But their error is gonna, and then all the other companies, Sports Card Investor, sold for 130 point. They all have the API with eBay to pull in these sales data, the sales history over to their software, their platform, and that's going to show that inaccuracy. So, and there's a lot of select I'm seeing. I haven't seen the first prism. It's all I'm looking for is prism. The red cracked ice sold 99 cents. You can literally get 99 cents, $2. Wow, his cards are super cheap. Wow, silver field level for 13 bucks or best offer. I'm gonna buy me some Jalen Rager for sure this offseason. I mean, I've looked at him before, but guys, he's fast, man. Best comparable to Christian Kirk? You kidding me? That's good, man. Now he's gonna have Devonta Smith to open up to draw the alpha coverage. I mean, dude, come on. Give me some Jalen Rager. $12 field level silvers? Yes. $1 prisms? But see, why would I buy a Star Stock A for $8 unless you want to play the Star Stock game? Like, dang, look at that. Boom. Missed out on that. Sold May 10th, 2 days ago. That's a great price. Silver Prism, autoed for 30 bucks. Dude, need to be saved this search. So that's what I'll do. So I'll type in 2020 Mini Prism, Jalen Rager, Silver Auto, and then save this search. Because you're not going to probably find the deals on the buy it nows, but someone may fire up an auction. And if you look at what that auction ended at compared to these buy it nows, whoever won that auction got a freaking steal, you know? Like, here's one to watch. Even though it's not autoed, that silver prism seems to be pretty short print run. Even that select is nice, even though there's no additional colors in the patch. That field level, 3 days left. That's an NFL debut, so that's an insert. I'm not interested in that really. $34.99. See, here's an interesting lot. I'm not a fan of the die cut. What do you guys? I think it's this select is nice. Like, that was a nice set back in the mid '90s. That's certified right there. I think that was like Terrell Davis's rookie card was in that set. The original certified. And the Premier, the Concourse, the die cut, club level. Just not a big fan of the die cuts for some reason. I don't know what it is. Oh. All right, Mike. Get some sleep, bro. Open prayer at Walmart since Target will not be selling cards. Good luck, man. Good luck tomorrow. I invested in Gronk while he was retired because of his media presence. That is good philosophy, man. That's why you're the comeback card investor. I invested in Gronk in like December and January. Just a couple Topps Chrome rookie cards. Got those for $20 a piece. That card now has got to be 5x. Got to be 5x. But of course, comeback, he took it to the house with the lot of Gronk PSA 10 Topps Chromes. I think he got 8 of them for $300 and then sold each one of them for $340. That's why he's got 14,000 YouTube subscribers. If you guys aren't subscribed to him, go check it out. The guy's a financial coach, incredibly smart. One of my best friends, got me back into the hobby, man. Tom Brady signed with the Bucks. He reached out. I said, "What's good, brother?" And he said, "Dude, check this out. I'm picking up sports cards." He's like, "You remember sports cards? Because we used to do it when we were kids." He lived in Tampa. We would always go up to the local card shop, ride our bikes, this and that. We traded cards. We played Pokemon cards. This was middle school. We're talking um, mid late '90s, and Tom Brady signs with the Bucks. Reaches out. We connect. He's telling me about picking up Chris Godwin, Mike Evans rookie cards for really cheap, and I'm like, "Get out of here, dude! What are you doing this on?" And he's like, check this platform out, ComC. Don't even have to accept a card. You can actually get into this online trading game now, new age. And I'm like, dude, this is perfect. No fantasy football right now. This is perfect, man. So I go on YouTube looking for information on how to get into football card investing, that kind of stuff. I find no information about it. My boy Brad, the good YouTuber already with his real estate investing, his personal development and fitness channels, stuff like that. I was doing some fitness and personal development content before that. And I was like, dude, this is perfect. This is perfect for me. Take my fantasy football knowledge and fill in this huge hole that I saw. And it's been a dream come true. Then I met all you guys, and you guys have made it even more fun and more exciting. And the quest just keeps continuing, keeps progressing, keeps moving forward. It's fun, man. It's fun, man. So I appreciate all you guys. Um, we were just talking about star stock B's, star stock A's and B's. I dropped a little hint, Brad. I'm working on that video, how to find deals on star stock. And because all you good people have stuck around this live stream for an hour and 20 minutes now, one of my strategies was looking at those latest sales on the homepage to see what other savvy investors are buying, see if you can jump on that train before, all those deals. Because if you look at a card, right, it'll say 47 in the vault, 12 for sale from 8. So you can't see all of them. But when you click on buy or offer, you can see how they go up. But it's like you don't know how many more are in the vault that aren't listed at $8 and $9. But when you compare the Star Stock B prices to what's on eBay, that's a huge opportunity right there. It's an alternative strategy. It does require a little bit extra legwork, but you could 5x your money at the right time on the right card. So that's one of the strategies. The other strategies are looking at the differences in the supply and demand between the different sets. The main strategy is knowing the right player, but but then within that, looking at the different sets to understand, okay, they got 172 based on risk, 46 prism. Um, what? See, I gotta reach out to Scott over there at Star Stock. I would love to see them update this a little bit because I feel that the liquidity ranks are not in this fashion. They're probably trying to move some of these 276 mosaic. I get that, but honestly, I think you could have this one should be number one, and then the prism at number two, or it could be optic. See, with optic being recently released, there's still not a ton of that in the system. See, 13. So, and even fewer select, right? So I get why they have it ranked in that order. This is based on quantity. Based on quantity. Matt says about a bunch of bees, but they sell low. I feel like I'm playing penny slots. Well, you kind of are, but if you buy the right player and then you wait to the beginning of the season and then you take those and receive them home, flip them on eBay. I believe they do. Well, so what you could do, right, new collector, you could actually go to your public collection and sort by newest cards, the latest cards added to the collection. So this is one way of doing it. You could do by newest cards, but these aren't cards that I sent in. These were cards that I just purchased on the platform. These are cards that I just purchased on the platform. I think within the last couple weeks. Damn, I don't remember buying that many Austin Hooper Star Stock Bees. But hey, $2. Yeah, dude, I do remember buying all those Noah Fants, the Brandon Cooks. They got nobody else to throw it there in Houston. At that cheap too. Calvin Ridley, of course, he's going to be a stud for Atlanta. Debo, I think Debo is going to be a stud. Oh, that's my asking price. Okay, I was like, I didn't pay 20. Yeah, I paid $10, or maybe lower. I don't know. That's interesting. So you could do it that way. Let's see if there's any way to do it on the my collection filter status listed unlisted, not numbered, all rookie years. There's also the list. That's the gallery view. Card player or team. I think they talked about making that improvement, but I don't see it, brother. I don't think there is a way to filter recently uploaded. Now, okay, the one thing you could do, you don't see the pictures, but you can export this, right? They'll email you the Excel spreadsheet, and trying to think of when I had my public collection. Oh, geez. I really gotta plug this thing in. Hold on. Can you guys hear me now? Sorry. Shoot. How long is the Yo, what's up, Alan? Sent you an email for card form? Oh, thanks, bro. Yeah. Appreciate that, man. Oh, I see it right here. Yeah, man. I need to get to that. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I'm gonna do that. I've been absolutely balls to the walls at my day job right now, guys. I'm working on a huge project that's been very taxing. I've literally been working probably 50, 60 hours a week, and it's not afforded me a lot of time outside of that. But things are moving in the right direction. All right, so Give me a second here. I'm going to upload this to where I can show it to you guys in Google. Let's see. Let's go. We got an Alvin Kamara fan in the house. We were talking. What's up, AK? We were talking about him earlier. Here we go. Check it out. All right, share screen. Boom. There we go. This is what the export looks like from StarStock. Excel spreadsheet, right? Ownership ID, player, current team, card team, program family, parallel, grade, acquired at, acquired by. So send in. So this date right here would be when they uploaded it into their system. So you could then come in here, click on this top row, go to data, and I've got it turned on, but you basically just click on that top row, go to data, create a filter, click that create a filter button, and then you could sort this A to Z or Z to A. And so you can see these were my last purchases, May 4th, acquired by purchase. And then you can basically go down this list, and then you can find in when, and I don't know if it's actually going to be in order. They do have an ownership ID. So there was my last send in. So it does have an ownership ID. And if you think about it, you know, that ownership, so that card would be uploaded before that card because it's a lower ownership ID number, and it's the same. Oh no, that's a team logo. That's a silver, and that's a print run out of 50. So that's a way you could do it. And I like this tool because, and I actually share all this data in this upcoming video because it shows you the average duration. So I found out things like my average duration for my best profit margin was about 2 months or 60 days. Yeah, man. Hey, it's what I do, man. Write a thesis to this question. Why not? We're an hour and a half into this live stream, and this is thesis time, guys. All right. So it shows you the average duration of how long you own the card before you sold it. And so you can pinpoint the cards you had the best profit margin on, how long you held them for, when you bought them, when you sold them, that kind of thing. So like in order to do that, you come in here and create these filters. You filter Z to A. So I can see right here, like, okay, I sold this card for $110. I made $55 in profit. This all these cards listed as purchase are all cards that you bought on StarStock and then sold on StarStock. So days owned, I held this card for 150 days, 126 days, 84. So I started to see a trend here. You know, if you really want to get ahead and make the most profit, typically you want to hold this card for about 2 to 3 months. That means you want to be about 2 to 3 months early before that hype bomb hits, that guy blows up. And so that's why right now is such a perfect time to get in, invest for next season. Honestly, at the end of this month, I say give it 2 more weeks, and we're going to be at rock bottom. We're going to be at rock bottom. Yeah, now this stuff, but I have a lot of fun with this stuff as well because like what I do, a big part of my day job is research, and so I like research and data analysis. But I mean, certainly there's a big player pool in the NFL, and it is it is a very time consuming. Let's put it that way. It's not work though. I mean, it is work, but it's fun work. You know. Um, I wish I could do this all day long. So, all right, y'all. Any oh sweet. Any bit my biggest flip to date. So going back to this sheet, going back to this sheet, I could show you my biggest flip to date. I think it was a Dak Prescott silver rookie card. Sale price. Yeah, I sold that Dak Prescott silver rookie card for right at $300, $290 at the beginning of last season. And I bought that on eBay for like $75. And it got a Star Stock A. It was a Dak Prescott. You can see my biggest profits, my biggest sales have all been quarterbacks. Dak, Kyler, Deshaun, Dak, Baker, Kyler, Baker, Kyler, Derrick Henry, Matt Stafford. Dude, I crushed it on this Matt Stafford card when he got traded to the Rams. I sent this card in. I bought this card for $5 or $10 on Beckett Marketplace. Now I held it for a long time, 122 days from the time I sent it in, but I ended up selling it for $75 on StarStock. It was pretty cool. That was cool. So most of my average profit was, and you can see like my average sale price. So I added up. I generated about $4,000 in revenue from football cards last year. About $3,000 of that was profit, and um, you can look at my average. My average sale price was right in this sweet spot range of like $25. And I don't know. I have to really like look at why some of these were negative $1.50. I don't know what that is, but that's one thing that's worth highlighting. You could easily click the button on StarStock, like under your activity, like your listings. And this is one thing we've talked about before. Like you could easily click this button, and I mean, it's easy to accidentally click the button and accept an offer. I've done that before, thinking I was on. I don't know. I think I was on. I was making an offer and I was buying the card or something. I don't know. I've done that before where I've accidentally accepted a couple offers that were lower than what I intended, but it's all good. There was nothing crazy on the sheet that I had negative on. Most of them were in that $25 sale price range. And yeah, there's a lot of them. A lot of them at that $10 too. They just add up, man. They just add up. And if you want, you could do a in some analytical on you guys. You just do equal sum with the parentheses, and then you just go and drag it, and you just drag and highlight every single one of those, and it'll add it up right there. You can see it added it up. You can see it added up. So, yeah, that's actually that sale price seems more than what I calculated the other day. Maybe it was the profit that I was doing. I don't know. Obviously, I haven't finished the video yet, so I haven't even like edited it yet. Brad, don't hate me. I haven't finished recording it yet. So this is so 1031 is just profit on cards that I bought and sold on Star Stock. But then adding up all my sale prices is 5,600. But I have to filter out. What's up? What's up, Carter? Let's go. I try to do my best Carter Bryant impersonation. Anyways, dude, guys, I went on a total tangent there. The pivot table and the Pareto charts. Y'all are funny. There's anybody left? I'm impressed, dude. You guys are true supporters, true fans, man. I can't believe you guys stuck around through that tangent I just went on. Oh man, Carl coming in with the late Deshaun Watson. How do I feel about him? Well, if you ask my boy Brad, the comeback card investor, he'll tell you that his PSA 10 chart is at rock bottom and that he's still only like 25 years old. So he'll make a comeback one day. And if you can buy a yeah, man, what's up, your boy Terrace Marshall? But I mean, Deshaun, I mean, he's going to at least be missing half the season this year, man. So his card prices, I think, are going to keep tanking. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. He's in trouble. Yeah. Oh, Wayne. He said Wayne came with a zipper comment. Man, he's going to miss half the season. And I think his card prices are going to keep going down. But he is only 25. He's got plenty of time to turn it back around, make a comeback down the road. Maybe he can get out of Texas someday, you know? Shoot. So just it would be a strictly unemotional buy, right? I mean, obviously, I don't know what's going on there, man. With him, what the allegations and everything, can't even speak on it because you just don't know, right? But there you go, man. Gold field level for $74. Damn, that's a good price. That's a good price. So if you look at it strictly as an investment, knowing the fact that a very good chance that he'll be back someday. He is a very good quarterback, very good, highly mobile, highly accurate quarterback that's going to be back someday. And when he does make that comeback someday, you know, those rookie cards are going to go up big time. When that's going to be, I don't know, man. I don't know. How far down are his rookie cards going to go? I don't know. I think they're going to keep going down at least for the next few weeks, at least until we get some news on how long he's suspended for. They could go down for the next couple months. If he's going to miss the whole season or half, nah, Wayne, don't be saying that, man. Come on, man. He's not going to be in the Eagles uniform. Yeah, he's going to be hated for a long time, especially if he's guilty of all this stuff. I don't know, man. It's hard for me to. Yeah, don't be hating on Jalen Hurts. What, Wayne? Why are you always hating on Jalen Hurts, man? Jalen Hurts. I'm a big Jalen Hurts fan and investor. What's up, Jacob? Welcome back to the hobby, or welcome to the hobby. Welcome to the quest. Appreciate you. Great question here. Everybody say hi to Jacob, man. He's new. Dude, mid-June is going to be like taking candy from a baby, Jacob. Get in on the rookie card. I mean, dude, a lot of guys, we were just looking at Jalen Reagor. I mean, dirt cheap prisms. Prism, select, optic, go for those silvers or the optic hollows, those autograph cards, the serial numbers, man. Yeah, right now for the next 2 months, dude, is great buying time for football cards. Great buying time. Oh, huge Niners fan. Is Trey gonna get that start week one? Are they gonna phase him in with Jimmy G? I know I've been buying a ton of Brandon Ayuk. I've got a nice stack of Brandon Ayuk. Now I've got a nice stack of Debo Samuel, thanks to David Hunter. So I was a little nervous on Debo because of the injuries, and now he's going into his third year. And I'm so bullish on Brandon Ayuk, and I really want to get me a George Kittle. They just weren't printed much. Yeah, select over printed, Carter. Big time, bro. Select over printed. They also added a fourth tier. They added more parallels. They added tons of die cuts. They added more inserts. So they're very strategic about their overprinting. It's not like they just increased the print run of the base card by 20,000. They probably increased the print run of the base cards by like 5,000, but then they added in another tier. They added in four more inserts and four more parallels, and you know, and then they went retail with it. So definitely a huge print run increase in select over years past. All those things added up to a much bigger print run increase. I would say get in that 2020 optic. That seems to be the sweet spot because it seems like an easy grade. It seems like, yeah, they did increase the print run, but it's loaded with hits. I mean, the optic hollow hit rate is really good. The serial number parallels and those scoped parallels are so sexy. But my favorite is the optic hollow, and it's got that rated rookie logo. So yeah, man. So Jacob, Are you getting a card of him in his college uniform, or are you gonna wait until the pro uniforms come out? We were talking about that earlier. One, that's always been a big question of debate. I saw a sports card investor app today, actually, Carter, the Joe Burrow Prism, the 2020 Prism draft picks in that LSU uniform, where he's kind of doing that little like jump move. I don't know. You probably know what game and what play that's from. But he's doing that little jump cut move. That card's been up field level. Yeah, buddy. Like two or three select per box. Anquan Bolin 2.0. I like it. Debo, man, a lot of love for Debo. Okay. Ah. uh, boom. That's another great point, new collector. Almost all the select I've seen, like this pack I just opened up tonight, almost every single one of them are off center. It maybe besides like, and this was a cool insert. I don't know if you saw this, but this Ray Lewis insert, Unbreakable. That's a cool insert. I like that. I'm a bigger fan of that insert than the certified. I like that. Obsidian. I think you mentioned that product before, Wayne, or maybe it was Raven Vets getting the hard eyes over there for the Ray Lewis. I'm gonna send it to you, bro. As long as that shipping is not like crazy to Canada. Is people sleeping on Saquon? I mean, you think Saquon? That's the thing. Like, I remember a comment from somebody about major injuries in the NFL and like being worried. That's what worries them most about investing in football players because the major injury rate is higher. But my response to that is they always come back. I mean, we haven't had like a career-ending injury since like Bo Jackson. I mean, you guys are gonna have to tell me, but I can't think of any like career-ending injuries that have ended someone's career super young. I mean, yeah, sure, we've had Andrew Luck retire at a young age, and some of these other guys retire at super young age. They took a ton of hits and sacks, and maybe they were worried about concussions. But I mean, look at Saquon. He's had two major injuries in the last 3 years, and I still see hype for him this year. I still talk to a ton of guys in fantasy chats that are like not worried about Saquon at all. That are still taking him in the first round. I mean, look at his freaking 2018 Prism on StarStock. Are people really sleeping? Latest sale of $125 today. Today. Hey, what's up, Anthony? We got the G-men in the house. We got the Giants fans in the house. He's on the way up, bro. The news, I there must have been an article or some news showing that he's good, that knee's good. Because the PSA 9s are up, the Star Stock A's are up. But what's he selling for on eBay? Because that's freaking expensive, man. That that's out of my comfort level, bro. I'm sorry. I know he's like generational, but I am concerned about his injury risk. I mean, look, he's gonna bounce back, but when they miss a whole season like they did last year, you're stuck holding that rookie card for another year. And if you spend $100 on it, I mean, so of course, it's not the end of the world. That's the beautiful thing about sports cards. You can just hold it, especially if you've invested in a young player. It's going to come back. Um, but man, 2018 Prism, Saquon, Barkley. What can I pick him up for? 34. So just like look at that. Okay, A's are going for 125. B's are going for 25. So 34 seems about right for an eBay. What I would be looking at is auctions right now because we know the football market is down so much that auctions are going to be where it's at. You could probably find some really good deals in auctions. 26, 26, 30.99, PSA 9 for 73, 10 for 250. This is just base Prism. I really like that 2018 field level, man. Such a sick card. I gotta look at what that's trading for. They even have any of those on Star Stock? There's one. So, like, dude, if I'm gonna if my choices are spend $250 on a base Prism PSA 10, or for another 125, I can get a field level silver PSA 10. I'm buying this card all day. I'm gonna find a way to spend up $125 and get this card all day. Oh, that's already sold. Yes, I'm looking at recently sold. 250. Even in an SGC 9.5. That's a sick card. That field level. I do. I do have to work. But I work from home. Saquon gets hurt every year. McCaffrey only happened once. Yeah, but he got hurt twice last year. And different different body parts. High ankle sprain and the shoulder injury when he came back. McCaffrey's low. It's just Dalvin's low. I like Dalvin. I mean, I think Dalvin's probably a lot lower than Christian McCaffrey. I'd go with whoever's lower out of the two of them, honestly. I think Carolina maybe a little bit bigger market at this point. Um, but I mean, neither one of those guys really have any backfield competition. Now they did sign Chuba Hubbard. We were talking about Chuba Hubbard earlier. McCaffrey better be careful, man. Let Chuba sneak in there, take over that backfield if he gets hurt again. So the Kareem Hunt. Yeah, dude, the problem for me is like you go look at 2017. That's Leonard Fournette's rookie year too. And even though he's sharing a backfield, he took over the backfield. Anything happens to Ronald Jones or it's a serious game, dude, he takes over the backfield. He's an all-purpose bell cow, man. He took over our backfield no problem. And we're trying to repeat. And his cards are just like dirt cheap compared to Dalvin, CMC, Aaron Jones is another 2017 rookie. Alvin Kamara is another 2017 rookie. Joe Mixon, Kareem Hunt. The 2017 rookie running back class is incredibly deep. Marlon Mack. I did a comparison of all six of those guys' rookie card prices. I just couldn't get off of Joe Mixon, Leonard Fournette. I'm saying biggest steal of young RB with upside, J.K. Dobbins. I like J.K. Dobbins. Cooper Cup. Yo. What's up, Steve? How you doing, man? I like that Cooper Cup play, actually. I think we talked about that before, dude, and I also talked about that game, talking about the home opener this year. Yeah, we know Rodgers. Yeah, we talked about Tim Tebow signing with the Jags. The home opener, man. The Rams, right here. The Rams opening the season at home against the Bears. There's going to be a lot of eyeballs on this game. It's going to be a fun, great game to watch. I love looking at Cooper Cup, man. What's Cooper Cup trading at? Because he does have some crazy yak ability. The great thing is about week one and selling into week one, like having your cards ready to go, selling, buy them. Football card market is dipping so hard right now. Look at that. $5 Star Stock A Select Concourse. That optic. So we see him that low, man. $10. He's a 2017. So this is what I want to get right here. $100 field level select. So I'll go to eBay and see what I can get on that 2017 select field level Cooper Cup. Man, he's got some good yak ability, that yards after the catch. $100, that's not bad, man. PSA 9, you know it's a low pop. It's going to be super low pop. $40 raw. Am I looking at recently sold? No, I'm looking at. And look at ComC. Dude, $23.25. Buy it now. $5 shipping. That's a great deal. There's the Aaron Jones. That's not his rookie year. Yeah, they put in 18. 2019. 123. Hey Steve, what card are you targeting from that year? of Cooper Cup. I love this field level. I'm a much bigger fan of the 2018, but 23, 25. I'd even look at Silver Prism Auto. Silver Prism Auto. Mm, there's an Origins Auto, 5 card lot, Rams, 75. That's not bad. I have to look at the pictures in that. There's an auction. There you go. Watch that auction, y'all. That's a Blue Wave Auto out of 149. It's at $10 right now with only a day, 19 hours left. I got a feeling that only 4 bids. Dude, this auction could be money. Let's look at recently solds. Stop it. $10? A lot of 3? I know it's concourse, but they're silver concourses. Dude, that's freaking great. Are you kidding me? It's great. Whoa. Field level silver. Is this a real sale? Sold May 4th for $29? Come on. PSA 10 for 100. Yeah. Take your pick, man. These are all PSA 10. Pink Prism Auto, 150. It's a good deal. 37 on the PSA 9. Wow, man, this PSA 10 Prism ended at 66. Lot of 6 ended at 25. So, because of the limited supply on Star Stock, you got some really good opportunity there. Yeah, why not? I mean, see, I wouldn't. I mean, why would you do that when you can on eBay for cheaper, something a little bit more scarce? And you see that activity dropped off here. Not a whole lot of activity. Star Stock 8, 950, 959. And just looking at where that card was back in September with Jared Goff, and he didn't have a whole lot of hype going into last year. His rookie cards didn't do a whole lot. It was at $30. So we know there was a ton of hype around Matt Stafford, revamped offense this year. That card's going to get back to $30, no problem. That's triple what it's at now. You hold it for 3 months and triple your money. It's the formula. Boom. Went down, was at 20. Have a good amount of his prison. Nice. Nice. Watts on it. Watts on it. What's up, Carson? I've seen several folks ripping selects and ignoring the fact they pulled a decent Dobbins. Yeah, injuries. Yeah, Derrick Henry's a stud. Derrick Henry's a stud. Oh, there's a good question from Carson, man. Who is Justin Herbert's number 1 target? I mean, it was like Keenan Allen. I got to go Keenan Allen just off the top of my head. I mean, it's got to be Keenan Allen. I mean, Keenan Allen's a fringe Hall of Famer with Herbert back there. But I like throwing some flyers out there on Austin Eckler too, man. He's good in that receiving game. But their alpha definitely Keenan Allen. They picked up Eli Stove late in the Josh Palmer. That's who they picked up. Josh Palmer, late in the draft, 3rd round, middle of the track, 6'1", 210. I go Keenan Allen all day, man. Keenan Allen might be underpriced. I picked up Jared Cook at tight end when they got rid of Hunter Henry. So they had to replace that hole. And they drafted Trey McKitty. Trey McKitty in the 3rd round. Jordan Akins. Jared Cook's got some good receiving ability, though. He's getting up there, though. It's not like a guy that you really invest in. I mean, his age, 34. He's just not going to get a lot of hype. But I definitely think he could pop. He's got really good receiving ability. He's not going to be blocking a whole lot because of his age. So, but Keenan Allen's where I'm putting my money at. Maybe get some. Maybe throw some flyers on Mike Williams. I mean, Mike Williams is like boomer bust. I mean, he's had the athletic ability. Freaking drafted ridiculously high draft capital out of Clemson. 26 years old, 6'4", 218. Big body dude, but pro day 4.54. What? Carter, somebody tell me why the hell did Mike Williams get drafted 7th overall? The heck am I missing? Why? Because he had a crazy year in 2016. 98 receptions. Okay, 1,300 yards. So he had a big year in his senior year. 11 touchdowns. Yeah, he had a big year in his senior year in 2016. Done pretty good on the injury report, but I mean he's been look how like streaky he was. I mean, and Justin Herbert is a stud, dude. He's got a great deep ball. 20, I mean, number 12, but then 43, 82, 61, 70. Then he showed up again, and then he ghosted again. And look at his target. They only got 2 targets in that game. Who are they playing? Las Vegas? Hmm. I'm really sticking with Keenan Allen there, guys. All day. Yeah, Higbee. I like Higbee. I like throwing some flyers at Cole Kmet too. 2020 tight end in Chicago. Oh yeah, what I'll do, Matthew, is I'm gonna go to I'll go to random.org. I'll go back and look at the comments from our chat tonight and pick somebody and announce it in the next video for the giveaway. And do a giveaway. I'm gonna try and send this Ray Lewis to Raven up there in Canada. He's been such a good dude on the channel here. And then I'm gonna give away the rest of these to somebody from the chat. All right. Yeah, Henry Ruggs is still a good deal if you believe in Henry Ruggs. I think the hype's gonna be there. He had a terrible rookie season, so he's got nowhere to go but up. Yeah, I saw Jared McKinnon on the Chiefs. I've seen some people throwing flyers on him. I saw his cards go up a little bit. Where did John Ross land up? Because he's not in Cincinnati anymore. We'll look him up real quick, and then I'm gonna Call it a night. Oh, snap. He is in New York. Good. It was excellent for Daniel Jones. It's just like, no, I wasn't crazy about the Kadarius Toney selection. Didn't really do much in college, guys. That Mike Glennon avatar gets me every time. But the, they're man, they got the deep threat in Kenny Galladay. They added John Ross. It's gonna be a deep threat stretching the field. I don't know. We'll see where they slot Kadarius Toney in. They still got Sterling Shepard, experienced slot receiver there, and Darius Slayton, who's like meh. So, but I think this is good overall, though, for Daniel Jones. It's definitely a big improvement from last year. John Ross, Kenny Galladay. We'll see what Kadarius Toney can bring to the NFL. But I mean, pretty good metrics. But look at what he did in college. I mean, his college productivity and efficiency markers not good, like very low. Didn't really do much. Low, low, low. And I get it. He was playing alongside Kyle Pitts, but breakout age though, that's not good, man, for wide receiver. 21.6. Not good, man. I don't know what he was doing, but yeah, I mean, I got a lot of stock in Daniel Jones, so I'm excited. I think there's going to be a lot of hype for the G-Men going into this year. So I expect to make some money on Daniel Jones in August for sure, for sure. I bought him really cheap. Gonna win it all, man. Look at that optimism. Oh, dude, if Darren Waller's prices are low, hell yeah. That's like I like buying, George Kittle or Travis Kelsey, man. That's the big three. Mark Andrews fell out of it last year, man. He he threw up a dud last year, but maybe he's got to bounce back. He's got nowhere to go but up this year. But the big three are now really Waller, Kelsey, and Kittle, and looks like Pitts is going to be making that a big four. I don't know, JJ. What's this weekend? Hold on to Kobe Bryant PSA 9 or sell this weekend. I don't know. Where's Comeback Card Investor? You eating dinner, bro? You see this? I got a Kobe Bryant question here, man. This is right up your alley. I don't know. What's this weekend? Some kind of Lakers documentary or Kobe documentary? Dude, my sales goal, I'd love to hit 10K in total revenue. And yeah, like five. Well, it'd be more. Like 10K in total revenue. I'm just thinking based on how much I've invested. Yeah, maybe more than 10K. I think I'll hit 10K in revenue, but yeah, like 6K in profit. That is a good goal. I like that goal. Oh, this weekend's Hall of Fame induction. Yeah, dude, DJ Moore. I've got a ton of DJ Moore stock. I really hope you're right, Steve. DJ Moore's a stud. Denzel Mims? Sure. For you, Matt, I'll pull up Denzel Mims. He's best comparable to Chris Godwin. I'll tell you that. And he had really good college metrics. Breakout age 19.9, but college dominator. That's really good. Although he did go to Baylor, so it's like uh, teammate competition. What kind of competition did he have in Baylor? I don't really know. I'd have to look that up. But I really like all his metrics. Super fast, high speed score, 6'3", 207. All this stuff is good. All this stuff is good. So I've definitely got some nice little stock in Denzel Mims. Yeah, dude, I've got stock in Michael Pittman Jr. You know, Michael Pittman Jr., his dad played for the Bucks. It's part of our Super Bowl run. And Michael Pittman Jr.'s got like 500,000 YouTube subscribers on his channel with his wife or his girlfriend. So he's like super popular social media. Hey, what's up, Shelly? Look at that. Falcons' first home game against the Eagles. Dude, you got to be excited, Shelly, about Kyle Pitts. I mean, I know you guys don't really have much of a defense, but man, that offense is going to be fun to watch. I mean, you guys are just going to just outscore people. New collectors sent in a lot of Chris Godwin autographs to Star Stock. Hate seeing two offers on them. If they're autographs and they're not there on the top, get them sent home, dude. Did they come back? Did you get Star Stock Bees? Get them sent home. Send them to Pure Graded X. Get them graded, dude. Get them graded with a custom slab and list them on eBay or put them on your wall. He's a stud. You know, I actually saw Chris Godwin in person at Whole Foods 2 weeks ago, 2 Sundays ago. Like, it would be like a game going on, but off season, right? And I was like, he was like looking at the apples, and I was like, oh, dude, that dude's pretty big. I was like, and then I recognized his girlfriend because the gym I used to work out at, he used to also work out there, and I recognized her. I recognized, and then I was like, oh shit, that's Chris Godwin. I was like, I should go talk to him. And I'm like, man, he's just getting his groceries. Like, I don't want to bug him. You know, plus we're all wearing masks and stuff. I was like, I should go talk to him, get a selfie or something. I'm like, you know what though? He was getting pink lady apples, and I was like, I'm gonna eat me some pink lady apples. I like, if Chris Godwin's eating those, they're probably good. I'm gonna start eating those. He got me to eat more fruits and vegetables. I'm like, damn man, this guy eats healthy. Followed him around the whole grocery store, dude. He eats super healthy. No, I'm joking. I didn't follow him around, but I did get the same apples he got, and I told my wife and kids about it when I got home. That was funny. And I told Brad about it. I'm like, dude, I just got to walk around with like 3 Chris Godwin prisms in my pocket because I've got some raw ones here, and just hit up Whole Foods every Sunday at like 11 a.m. And if I see him again next time, be like, hey, Chris, man, your rookie cards are undervalued, but you know, if you sign this, that'll really, dude, that'd be awesome. He said, Sim. Oh man, it's funny, dude. All right, guys. I appreciate you guys. Let's I do have a couple guest appearances I'm talking to. Got a new video in the works. I talked about collaboration with Brad on the deals video. And then I've got some grading submission videos coming up. I've got additional mail day video this week that's coming up. That's already in the works. And so, guys, can't thank you enough for all your support. This has been a blast. Had a lot of fun tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in that next video. Peace.